Imagine standing on a bridge, wind beneath your feet, sunlight warm on your face, and then it happens. The person you trusted most sets fire to it. Betrayal doesn't just break trust, it shatters the ground beneath your feet. You feel the heat of anger, the sting of tears, the ache of disbelief. In the ashes of that moment, you might wonder, can that bridge ever be rebuilt? Or do we just watch the ashes drift away? Today, we'll dive into the complex world of broken trust and the profound question, can love survive the break? This journey will lead us through the labyrinth of emotions, the science of healing, and the power of forgiveness. We'll uncover the raw reality, the difficult choices, and the surprising strength you might find within yourself. So if you're ready for an honest, heartfelt conversation that could change how you view relationships forever, join me on this eye-opening journey. Trust, that invisible glue that holds love, friendships, and partnerships together, can turn into a fragile thread when broken. The aftermath of betrayal leaves a gaping hole where safety and intimacy once flourished. You might find yourself questioning everything. Why did this happen? How could you not see it coming? And most importantly, can this ever be repaired? When someone you trusted, perhaps your partner, a close friend, or a family member, engages in deceit, lies, cheating, or a breach of confidentiality, it's more than just a disappointment. It shakes your entire sense of security. This experience isn't merely emotional. It impacts your nervous system. Your body remembers the shock of discovery, the sleepless nights replaying the moments you were deceived. And the most insidious part, it makes you question your own judgment. You might grapple with thoughts like, how did I miss all the signs? Can I ever trust myself again? These questions aren't just about the immediate relationship. They strike at the core of your being, affecting your ability to trust not only others, but also yourself. The impact of betrayal is so profound that it can overshadow the very essence of who you are. You might find yourself doubting your instincts, shying away from forming new connections, or feeling hesitant to fully engage in existing ones. This hesitation isn't a sign of weakness. It's a natural response to an unnatural situation. Betrayal is a violation of the sacred bond of trust, leaving you feeling exposed, vulnerable, and unsure of where to turn. However, amidst this wreckage, there are stories of people who found their way back. They rebuilt, slowly, painfully, but stronger. So let's delve deeper into this complex terrain. Is rebuilding trust truly possible? If so, what does it take? Betrayal isn't just about the act itself. It's about the meaning woven into that act. It's about what it tells you. You were not safe with me. This realization can hit you like a tidal wave, knocking down the walls you thought would protect you. But here's the truth. This isn't the end of your story. It's a chapter. A painful, confusing one, yes, but a chapter nonetheless. Within you lies the strength to pick up the pieces and either rebuild or move on. Sometimes walking away is the kindest thing you can do to yourself. The first step towards healing is acknowledging the depth of your pain. Whether it's anger, grief, doubt, or a mix of emotions, allow yourself to feel it all. Suppressing these feelings won't make them vanish. It'll only delay the inevitable. Expressing your emotions, whether through tears, a heart-to-heart, or even art, is the first step to untangling the knot of betrayal. The journey through betrayal is a maze with twists and turns that can leave you disoriented and unsure of your next move. One crucial thing to keep in mind is that you don't have to navigate this alone. Reach out to friends, family, or a therapist. Sharing your burden can lighten the load and provide clarity when you feel lost. As you start to piece together the fragments of your hurt, it's essential to understand that healing isn't a linear process. There will be days when the pain feels fresh and overwhelming. On others, you might think you're making progress only to stumble again. These setbacks aren't failures, but opportunities to learn more about yourself and your healing process. Every emotion, every setback is a clue leading you back to wholeness. It's also vital to recognize that betrayal isn't always obvious in the moment. You might find yourself questioning, how could I not see it coming? But remember, deception is often veiled in tactics like denial, minimization, or manipulation. The fact that you didn't see it coming doesn't diminish your worth. It was a clever disguise. Forgiveness isn't optional. It's a necessity for your soul's well-being. It's not condoning the actions of the one who betrayed you, but it's about releasing the grip that anger and resentment have on you. It's not easy, but with each step, you'll find your shoulders getting lighter, your spirit getting freer. And here's a powerful truth to hold on to. The desire to repair the relationship comes from a place of deep love for yourself. By choosing to heal, you're affirming your own worth. You're saying, I'm valuable, and I deserve more than what was offered. So can love survive the breaking of trust? Absolutely, but it's not a given. It takes conscious effort, patience, and above all, a shared commitment to healing. Let's turn our attention to the one who has caused the breach, the one who has betrayed. While it might be tempting to seek quick forgiveness, true accountability begins with understanding the depth of the betrayal. It's not enough to apologize. You must prove, consistently and authentically, that you've changed. Actions speak louder than words. Show, don't tell. Think of trust as a precious commodity, fragile yet essential. Once broken, it cannot be restored to its former state. However, with consistent effort and genuine change, you can build something even more robust, like a stained glass window. Different, yes, but beautiful in its uniqueness, with the cracks allowing the light to shine through. That said, it's crucial to acknowledge that not every relationship can withstand the strain of betrayal. Sometimes the healthiest choice is to step away. However, if both parties are willing to confront the pain head-on, the path of rebuilding becomes possible. Rebuilding trust is not about pretending the betrayal never happened. It's about radical honesty. No more half-truths. No more hiding. Consistent actions over time rebuild trust, not words. You must demonstrate trustworthiness through your actions, showing up on time, keeping your promises, being transparent in your communication. This might seem like a slow process, but speed is not the measure of success here. It's the consistency and sincerity of your actions that matter. Accountability is key. Avoid defensiveness. Own your mistakes. Don't shift the blame. Apologize sincerely and specifically for what you did, not for what they felt. Accept responsibility for your actions and the impact they had on the other person. Empathy is a powerful tool. Put yourself in the shoes of the person you've betrayed. Try to understand their feelings and perspective. Show them you've considered how your actions affected them. Be patient. Rebuilding trust takes time. The other person may need space, and that's okay. Give them the time they need and respect their boundaries. Don't push for forgiveness or reconciliation before they're ready. If you're the one who has been wronged, know that your feelings of anger, sadness, and doubt are all valid. Take the time you need to process your emotions without judgment. Ask yourself, do I actually want to rebuild with this person, or do I just want to heal myself? Don't rush into forgiveness or reconciliation. If you choose to rebuild, set clear boundaries and expectations. Communicate openly and honestly. Be patient with yourself and the process. Whether you decide to rebuild or move on, remember that you deserve love and respect. Trust is essential, but it's not the only thing that matters. So can love survive the breaking of trust? The answer is a resounding yes. But it's not a certainty. It's a choice, a commitment, a journey. Sometimes the deepest work isn't about the other person at all. It's about you, learning to trust yourself again, to listen to your gut without self-blame, to reclaim your ability to love without letting fear dictate your every move. In the tapestry of life, betrayal can be a dark thread, but it doesn't have to define the whole fabric of your story. Healing is possible. And in time, you'll discover that the most important trust, the one that carries you forward, is trusting yourself to love again. This journey is deeply personal, and we're here to support you every step of the way. So if you found solace in this conversation or have a story of your own to share, please drop a comment below. Together, we can navigate the complexities of love, loss, and healing. Thank you for joining us today. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insightful mental health videos. And remember, if you're facing challenges, you're not alone. Reach out to a mental health professional today.